The Google hardware leaks are reaching a point of ridiculousness that I don't know that anyone is ever going to be able to match at this point. It seems like they're trying to set a standard for letting their hardware get out that is just going to be totally unsurmountable. And they continue to spread their lead with this sort of thing, with this new story coming from Android Authority, wherein a fully functional dummy unit, a prototype more than likely, of the upcoming Pixel 7, a device that, fair enough, Google did at least show us like the top of at their last I/O event. This thing actually made it onto eBay. Someone has their hands on this thing, and they tried to sell it on eBay. Let's take a look at the news article here. Pixel 7 prototype briefly listed on eBay. Here's what it looks like. You can see here, this is, basically what we saw at Google I/O. We saw the top of the device. We saw this aluminum band up top with the camera nestled inside of it. I think that it looks a bit like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but that's just me. And then we have a whole slew of images to look at here. Make it nice and big. We can see here, not a ton is going to change on the Pixel 7. This looks to be very, very similar in terms of the display. And I've actually read some reports that it's going to be the same panel. The sizes may change a bit, but the panel is going to be the same. These bezels look pretty similar to what we saw on the Pixel 6, which if we pull up here on Amazon, you can kind of get a good look at here. That looks extremely similar, I would say downright the same. So the rumors of the panel pretty much being the same, probably going to wind up being true. Jumping around to the back, there's a few things worth pointing out. First off, you'll notice that is not a Google G. You may think, oh, what's going on there? But this is actually fairly normal. Prototype devices like this, they don't brand them the same. They usually have a different logo that they're going to use that people in the know will know, yes, this is a Google Pixel prototype, but it's not going to just blatantly say that. But this is what the thing's going to look like on the back. This is apparently the gray color with this aluminum band up top. I think it looks okay. Getting a bit of a closer look at that camera bump, we can see one very large camera, one very small one, probably going to keep that wide angle, and then the primary, or I guess I should say ultra wide and then wide angle, because the primary is a wide angle. Ultra wide is the other one. It's probably going to be keeping that same layout here. And what's funny is that this person is taking the picture, appears to be with a Pixel 6 Pro, and it might actually be a Pixel 7 Pro. By the look of that metal band, do they have the 7 Pro as well, and they're trying to just sell the 7 standard? Because when I look at pictures of the Pixel 6 Pro, the camera bump is black. That's not what, I think this guy has the 7 Pro as well. I think he got a hold of both of them. I think these are actually Pixel 7 Pro camera samples that we're looking at as well, which is pretty hilarious. So looking down at the device, USB-C, couple of speakers. On the other side, volume, power. You can see how thick the camera bump is, and it really isn't that crazy. But then also the fact that it goes all the way across and that visor style. I think that's actually really smart of Google to be doing it that way. It's the way I would prefer to see it done on more phones. And that appears to be pretty much all we have on this thing, because the listing looks like it was actually pulled off of eBay. Now, that's not to say that someone purchased it and now it's gone, because typically when the thing sells, the listing will stay there and it will just say that it has sold, but it is actually just straight up gone. Maybe it sold and then they quickly pulled it in. I'm not really sure how eBay works. Maybe they got an email from some Google lawyers and said, "What are you doing? Take that down." That is also equally possible, plausible, or of course this is just another Google attempt at marketing where they put it up, everyone sees it, oh, I gotta take pictures, people like me make videos about it and promote it for them for free, and then they pull it down, and here we are. And if that is the case, it's working brilliantly well, because we're all doing the thing that they would probably want us to be doing. In case you're wondering though, he did have in this listing that the starting bid was $450 coming out of McKinney, Texas. And I know that Texas is a place where a lot of these I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong about this, but when I've had to send devices for repair in the past, it's gone to Texas. I think there are some warehouses or something in Texas. So this may be something, I don't know why there would be a prototype at one of these warehouses. Maybe you guys know what is in Texas that they may have been able, what's nearby McKinney for this person to have maybe been able to have gotten a hold of one of these things. But $450 for a starting bid, I mean, that's not too bad for a prototype of a device that will likely sell for more than that when it comes out. Pretty strange / interesting stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. What do you think about the appearance of the Pixel 7? What do you think about the fact that it has leaked again so early? Probably not going to actually have the full details on this thing until fall, but here we are looking at images of the hardware once again from Google. Who knows? Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the way out. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.